It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Now, there were skeptics when the Suns picked Cam Johnson 11th in the 2019 draft. They said he was one-dimensional, but he's shown himself to be a versatile defender. Coach Monty Williams said, one thing he doesn't get credit for is his ability to finish. Whether it's a dunk or a layup, he can play fast and under control. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Robinson-Earl in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Back to Paul. Driving the lane. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Down low. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Clock at 4. High post try. He can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
And Crowder slams it in.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
The pass to Robinson-Earl. Up top, Giddey. Paul grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And he makes the first. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the 2nd most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Dort. What a tremendous game he played against Utah.
Lou Dort able to keep his focus, shoot through an incredible contest. Nicely done.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Oklahoma City on D. They trail by 1.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Outside, Dort. Giddey kicks to Dort. Passes it to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. Back to Dort. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 31 points last game. Shoots. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Dort. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Paul looking over the floor. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Dancer. That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancer. Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Dancer.
And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Booker. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
To the inside. Pass to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock, so they take the lead.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Back to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The pass to Paul. Launches a three. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Dort. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Johnson against Dort. Crowder from outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort passes to Robinson-Earl. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Bridges misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
That one goes. Count it. Robinson-Earl's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson finds Crowder. Paul with the ball. The three. They get it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
The Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. Oh, good on the triple. The Suns leading. Now Payne. Shamet the pass to Payne. Saric outside. Passes it to Craig. Fires the three. Thunder with the rebound. Jang inside. Craig defending. And Jang gets it to go. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Shooting two.
And that one falls from Saric.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch four is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Wiggins is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Mann. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Wiggins. Here's Mann. Payne covering. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Baisley. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. A shot by Johnson, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Baisley. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over Saric. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. The Suns shooting 47% here so far. Johnson finds Payne. Now Craig. Jang defending. On the wing, Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Payne on the assist by Saric.
Well, this is a shot he hits with regularity. Defense trying to close, just not good enough.
And the pass to Mann. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Shamet the pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Offline with his three. Thunder trailing by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Quick off the floor and fluid in everything he does. Darius Baisley, that was impressive.
Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. Payne gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Payne's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Baisley passes to Mann. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams looking around. They get the rebound. Jang. And finished off by Jang.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Ready to rise and fire is Mr. Baisley in that catch-and-shoot opportunity. Nicely done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Chang. That one, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Three-pointer, Crowder, another 3 for Phoenix.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Passes to Baisley. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Here's Baisley, defended by Booker. Baisley, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Payne. He kicks it to Booker. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Payne. And then for Oklahoma City, Robinson-Earl's checked in for Baisley. And it's Pokuševski in for Jang. Bridges outside. Ayton dishes to Booker. Uses the glass to drop it in. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's the pass to Robinson-Earl. Oklahoma City moving it around. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Akusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Suns lead by 5. Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker against Dort. And Booker kicks to Bridges. All up top, Giddey defending. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Bridges. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Suns leading by 7. Booker outside. Bridges against Dort. Bridges dishes to Paul. Kicks it to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton finds Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. Offensive rebound. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Back to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Shoots over Bridges. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Dort.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Paul for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
And the Thunder making a change here. Mann's checked in. Here is Paul. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Mann. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the first one drops. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The pass to Johnson. And here is Shamet. And it's Paul, top the key. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 8 points.
He's been under duress many times in his career. Does not let quality defense affect him. Chris Paul, great concentration.
Back to Williams. He kicks it to Wiggins. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Craig's checked in. Booker the pass to Saric. Now here's Craig. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
There is a heart and passion that Saric brings to the game every night. Good job initiating contact.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for your Suns, Dario Saric. One shot.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns dancers. Here they are, your Suns.
Paisley's checked in for the Thunder. Zhang comes in for Pokushevsky.
You dancing, make some noise.
Johnson against Wiggins. Passes it to Mann. Over Booker. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul. 14th foul.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so he hits both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Shamet. Charge trying to break free. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Williams has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Booker dishes to Charge. Shamet the pass to Booker. Takes the 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Higgins outside. Back to Williams. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Man passes to Baisley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now just a 4-point Suns lead. Shamet kicks to Booker. Back to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Johnson. From past the arc. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Here's Baisley, defended by Booker. And they take the lead. Wiggins has got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the Suns call time.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Suns making a change here. Haynes checked in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Shamet. Back to Booker. Here's Payne to end the cold streak. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Higgins outside. And there's the pass to Man. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
The Suns trailing. This is it to Shamet. Here's Sharge. It's not going to go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Man passes to Williams. 4 on the clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
They get it again. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Thunder. All right, Suns fans, here comes your...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So the Thunder 5 right now. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Baisley in at the 5. Home in the paint. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Phoenix has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Payne covering. Dort misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Bridges. The feed to Crowder. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron. Oklahoma City trailing. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those 3 are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one. His team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Robinson-Earl's checked in. Free throw, no good for Giddey.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Bridges inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 2 on the clock. Bridges kicks to Paul. Good on the triple. Paul's got 11 points.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Bridges with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ayton with it. 11 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Giddey. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Crowder from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Giddey against Paul. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. Shoots over Crowder. Pokusevski can't hit. Phoenix leading by 4. Bridges left side. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Giddey. Paul's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Inside, Dort. That one falls. 6 points for Lou Dort.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. Puts it up from 15. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Ayton's got 13 points.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Suns fans, here come your Suns dancers. Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Suns dancers. Suns fans, here come your Suns dancers.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Jay Crowder.
Torrey Craig.
Phoenix on defense. They've led by as many as 11 points. Paul with the steal. Passes it to Craig. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Over Giddey. Paul with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that 3-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And here's Booker. 12 points for him. Great open look there. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Paul outside. Pass to Craig. Kicks it out to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Outside, Dort. Giddey against Paul. Back to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Craig pulls it in.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bobble that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
No good on that one.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Torrey Craig. And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside Williams. Here's Mann. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The shot's good from Paul.
From Devin Booker.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They host the Kings after this game. The pass to Mann, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. A 3-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Dort. He can't get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Dort misses. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Paul with the bucket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Passes to Baisley. Here's Mann. It's Williams, high post. And stolen by Booker. The finish. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Dort. Oklahoma City gets it back.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
here's Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to man to end the run. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Got a piece of it. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Dort. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Lou Dort at his best, being a factor on the defensive end and getting down the floor in a hurry. Nicely done.
Pass to Bridges. Johnson left side. Six on the shot clock. The Thunder pull it in. Chang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Landry Shamet checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Jang the pass to Dort. Can't hit from in close. Phoenix leading by 13. There's the pass to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Baseline J on the way. Nails the baby hook. Payne's got 14 points.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Passes it to Williams. Here's Baisley, covered by Sharch. Here's Baisley. He's got 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Phoenix leading by 14. Sharch passes to Booker. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Sharch. And he comes up with the deuce. 7 points for Dario Sharch.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Man gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Sharch. Booker outside. Fires from the line. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Booker against Williams. From the top of the key, and that's good for 2. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Sharch has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Mann. He's got 11. And there's the pass to Baisley. Now Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. Now here's Payne. Giddey defending. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Payne hits them both. Giddey with it. Outside, Dort. And here is Giddey. Passes it to Robinson-Earl. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Payne kicks to Bridges. Payne looking around. Ayton up top. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rejected by Booker. And he's able to get it back. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Booker. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Bridges. Dort passes to Giddey. 6 to shoot. The 10-footer. And he gets the jumper to drop. Giddey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
May not be Josh Giddey's first instinct, but boy, he can flat score the basketball.
And Booker kicks to Payne. Outside, Crowder. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Suns lead by 14. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Giddey the pass to Dort. Here's Pokusevski. And the layup's good off the glass.
The more his frame fills out, the more dangerous Pokusevski's going to be. But nice finish inside there.
And the Suns call time here. Phoenix. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them this is a game of runs, it's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Giddey with it. Chris Paul covering. Giddey kicks to Dort. Over Bridges. Dort misses. Phoenix leading by 12. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Ayton. Shoots over Dort, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 15 points for DeAndre Ayton. Outside, Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Paul outside. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
At the line for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Thunder trailing by 13. Giddey kicks to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And the pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. Bridges against Dort, and they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 12.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Passes it to Dort. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
It's deflected. Shoots from the line, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. All alone. And the shot is good. Paul's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Back to Giddey. Now, here's Dort. There's the drive. Shoots over Bridges. Dort misses. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Jay Crowder.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside, Dort, and that one good.
Against Dort.
Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. The pass to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 16.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Assist goes
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Paul. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Chris Paul. Shooting one.
Thunder trailing by 17. Outside, Dort. Back to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Defended by Crowder. Crowder with the steal. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
At the line for the Thunder, Alexei Pokusevski. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
There is something so captivating about Alexei Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And, folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Phoenix leading by 17. Paul kicks to Bridges. Paul against Giddey. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Robinson-Earl, the pass to Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Dort. The pass to Pokusevski. And it's off from 3-point range. Paul against Giddey. Booker looking around. Passes it to Ayton. He kicks it to Paul. Over Giddey. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
shirts, get up out of your seats, everybody.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. Pokusevski, the pass to Dort. On the wing, Giddey. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 1 shot.
One shot.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. Suns leading by 17. Crowder finds Booker. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Crowder the pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Robinson-Earl. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Dort misses. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. The 11-footer, and there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Booker. And that's now 21 points for DeAndre Ayton. Giddey kicks to Dort. Back to Giddey. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing, on the clock. Here's Pokusevski. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:12 left in the 4th.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Suns lead by 21.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Robinson-Earl. Back to Giddey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
Now, that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned and one. We see you, Josh Giddey.
One shot.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time